Hi and welcome to Pollyanna's Parchment Craft. Today I want to show you our new DX Universal Embossing Mat. This is especially designed for your new DX machine. With all the correct registration marks at the top, this is the same standard good quality as we've produced on the thousands of embossing mats for cardstock and parchment that we've already sold. Today I'm going to emboss both cardstock and parchment for you to show you how easy it is using our mat and our tools in your standard CM pen holder. The standard holder that you've already used, and those of you who have already bought off us, the standard holder and the standard tool, the card tool, that's one with the blue on, or the parchment tool. So I'm going to do both cardstock and parchment today to show you how easily it is to emboss with the new machine. So we put it in our holder, and don't forget, with embossing with our tools, you're using the pen holder and you are using the draw function. Now for this cardstock I have set the pressure on 6 and the speed on 3. So the pressure is set on 6, the speed on 3. And we've got the cardstock. I'm using mirror card because that always shows up better, I think, when it's embossed, especially on the video. So there's the mat loaded, and here we go with the machine. Now the pattern I've chosen is one off Pollyanna's Christmas collection, Christmas with Pollyanna, and the whole embossing process is going to take 3 minutes, but I'll speed that up a bit so that we don't have to wait 3 minutes. The pressure is set on 6, the speed is set on 3. It's using the standard pen holder that will fit the CM machine and the DX machine. The only thing you need new on the DX machine is the mat. We are also producing a cutting mat which will be non-adhesive, as is our CM cutting mat. Sold thousands of those and we have had nothing but good reports on them. I don't think we've had one adverse comment on them. Somebody actually wrote on Facebook that they were better than the original, so let's hope they say the same about this one. We've decided this time just to do the one embossing mat and the 2 separate tools as we already do. So for those of you who buy a DX machine and have got our embossing tools, you only need to buy the mat. It's just the mat that you need to buy, and the tool will fit in the standard pen holder, which will fit in your new DX machine. Now we're getting to the end of the pattern on here, and you'll be able to see how well it embosses. So this is only 3 minutes. There we go. Let's unload the mat, and this time I've only stuck the card on the left hand side and the top, but that top left hand corner must always be taped over to stop the tool catching it. You can see it's taped over both on the side and on the top. Now we're going to go to parchment. I've decided today to use black parchment. This was from Kingsfisher Crafts, just to give it a dramatic effect. I like dramatic effects. So we've put the parchment on. I've taped 3 sides down because it's more flimsy than card, obviously. We've loaded the mat again. Now we're going to change over the tool. We're going to take the card embossing tool out, and we are going to put the parchment embossing tool in. So I'll put that over there, and here's the parchment embossing tool, and we get that into the standard pen holder and into the machine exactly the same way as you would on your CM range. This is a much more robust machine. I quite like this bit of kit, it's really good. And this time I am setting it on speed of 3 and a pressure of 1. Now with parchment, I always recommend you start off with a pressure of 1 or 0, whichever you think. I use 160 gram parchment. If it hasn't embossed sufficiently for you, as long as you haven't taken the mat out of the machine, you can go over it again and you can increase the pressure. But you can't decrease it if you put too much pressure on and torn straight through the fragile parchment and through the mat. So be patient and use a low setting to start with. You can always embellish it by hand afterwards, which is our original intention, was only to do the tracing. So we're set on a speed of 3 and a pressure of 1. And this is embossing quite nicely. And I think a nice dramatic finish with the black parchment. There we go. We just take our masking tape off. You don't need any special tapes, you don't need any special coloured expensive tapes. Just go down the pound shop, your local DIY shop. If you can get a low-tack parchment, or just order a cheap, not parchment, sorry. If you get a low-tack masking tape, or just any ordinary masking tape will do, you're going to throw it away. And there we go. You can't see much on that side, can you? Because it's black. You emboss on the shiny side. But now, look at the difference that makes embossing on the black parchment, the white design on the black parchment. There's the white design, and there's the same design that has been embossed on mirror card. The embossing mats are $10.99 each. The embossing mats and a parchment or card tool are $14.99 each, both plus post and package, and both are available from our website, which is pollyannasparchmentcraft.com, or from eBay. It's $10.99 or $14.99. So thank you for watching the video. If you buy the DX machine, I think you'll be pleased with it, and I hope you have fun with it. And that's Pollyanna's DX Universal Embossing Mat that will take either the card tool or the parchment tool, and then we'll show you the cutting mat, which will be non-adhesive, the same as our original cutting mat.